Every time I'm astonished by this hood's ability to open and uncover a dinette, and then it raises even higher and moves aft, covering the cockpit and converting the boat from an open into a coupe. I ask myself, who was so bold to come up with such a solution? And how did they succeed in accomplishing it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is RIVA 76 Bahamas Super.
Bahamas Super.
In this new version, there are some aesthetic and functional upgrades. It is a convertible yacht, and the technological transformation of the deck is completed in a few seconds by hiding the mechanisms, including the carbon arms, automatically. The aim is clear: to use the boat in the best possible way, according to the time of day, the weather conditions, and everyone's own pleasure. But that's not all. The bow takes on a different role thanks to a dinette that is added to the sun deck. What I like about RIVA is their ability to make sure that all the parts that are useful for safety purposes, such as the gunwale, the stanchion, and the anti-skid, are also part of the design. For obvious technical reasons, the T-top is in carbon. The roll bar is used as a support structure for the roof and a base for the antennas. This model is the result of the close collaboration of Officina Italiana Design, the Product Strategy Committee, the Marketing Department, and the Engineering Department of the Ferretti Group. Anyone, including owners of flying bridges, would like to be able to stay outside in such a large cockpit while underway or at anchor. Here, there is also the possibility of shielding and protecting it with a hardtop. The group's collective experience has led to the development of systems at the stern that combine technical needs, such as launching and hauling the tender and toys, with the demand for a highly comfortable beach area. There are many large sun pads which are arranged in a convivial way where one can lie down and chat. The dining area is set up with sofas and a table for 8 people. The service cabinet is set up with a sink, grill, refrigerator, and ice maker. Next to it, we have another cabinet with storage compartments, cup holders, and, as an optional, a pop-up TV set. The style, the materials, the shapes, and the quality of the finishes are unique. Even by just looking at one single detail, we could certainly determine that this is a RIVA. They have carefully and stylishly designed the armchairs, the fiberglass shells that contain them, and the steel stand that supports them. On the side opposite the command area, there is an armchair and a chaise lounge. You have to hop on board and observe it closely to realize how much effort they put into making every detail beautiful, whatever the cost. Steel is a fundamental material in RIVA design. Here, it is used to cover the warps, and these slits reduce the weight of this element. In the dinette area, the sofa is for 6 people, and if the table were a little longer, just by adding a couple of chairs, you could have lunch in 8. 3 windows allow glimpses of the panorama. The TV is placed on a panel with mirrors. Wood, leather, precious fabrics, steel and crystal inserts are present in every room. The kitchen is a square equipped on all sides with appliances, many cabinets and a drop-down countertop. The owner's suite is full beam and the height is 2 meters and 15 centimeters. The bed is located along the longitudinal axis. On one side there is a storage cabinet with a closet next to it. The relaxing atmosphere is due to the soft light, dark furnishings and smoked glass. For added convenience, the bathroom is divided into 3 rooms. The mirror in the centre of the window does not block the view of the sea. The forward VIP is not much affected by the shape of the hull, so that the cabin height is 2 metres, and on the sides we have 2 cabinets and 2 trapezoidal nightstands with electrical outlets inside them. Other storage spaces are the overhead lockers on the sides and volume capacity under the mattress. All cabins have their own bathroom, even the twin cabin with single beds, but the sense of spaciousness is increased with correctly sized furniture complements and flawless finishings. Optional features include a gyroscopic stabilizer.
The
RIVA 76 Bahamas Super is equipped with 2 1,800 horsepower MAN diesel engines. It is the highest motorization that could be mounted on this boat. Alternatively, you can have MAN engines calibrated at 1,550 horsepower. The trim is perfect right from the lowest speeds, and this is thanks to the shaft line but also the long experience gained on this hull, which is also of the 76 Perseo and has been used on the Bahamas for many years now. There are the Humphrey interceptors, the auto trim and the auto list. All allow the possibility of automatically correcting both the longitudinal trim and the heeling of the hull. But I turn them off because I don't think we need them, especially on a day like this because the sea is calm. We're at 20 knots of speed, the engines have a load of only 60%. Let's increase the cruising speed. At 25 knots of speed, consumption has risen slightly to 16 litres per mile. It has a new electronic wheelhouse, and when you have found the right course, you let it go, and the wheel returns to the centre while the boat maintains the direction you've set. We have moved far from the coast of Cannes, and at 30 knots, here where the sea is a bit rough, we perceive even better the sensation of power, but also the smoothness of this hull. The steering is not difficult at all. It is actually very pleasant. It is not necessary to have a captain. The owner can manage it on his own. At 2,100 RPM, the 76 Bahamas Super has a cruising speed of 30 knots. But what is the maximum speed? From 0 up to 36 knots. I never intervened on the trim. It's fantastic. It is not just a matter of style or speed, but it is a matter of setup and how the boat navigates the sea. And I must say that the RIVA 76 Bahamas Super is notably super in this as well.